Welcome back. We're on 6.2, median and range. Before we get into the next two topics, median and range, I want to talk through numeric order. A seemingly simple task, but it's always those simple tasks that we make simple mistakes. We let our guard down and we assume that we get it. So go ahead, try to put this in numeric order. Take a moment, pause the video, put it in numeric order. This set 472 14 9 1 9. If you did it correctly, you should have ended up getting 1, 2, 4, 7, 9, 9, 14. Now, if you did not get that, there are some common errors. You may have put the numbers in the wrong order from biggest to smallest. You may have skipped one of the 9s. You may have forgotten one of the values. Maybe the 7's missing. Let's look at some tips and tricks to avoid these simple mistakes. Very easy mistakes. They have more to do with your attention span than your math skills. Best way to put numbers in order. Cross them out as you go. The smallest value, now I'm going to start with my single digit values. I see 3 is the smallest single digit. There's 1 3, there's 2 3s. I want to make sure if it repeats, I write it down. We know that when numbers repeat, it hints at the mode. So it's very important that we see if those numbers repeat. There are no more single digits. I'm on to the sets of 10s. I see, hey, 10, that's a good start for sets of 10. There's 1 10. There's another 10. Now I cross out because let's say I forgot this second 10. By the time I got to the end of writing these numbers in order, I would catch myself and I could say, oh, I'm going to erase and put that number back in. So it's very important to do any of these problems in pencil, any math pencil. There are no more sets of 10s. I'm on to 20s. So I'm on to the 20s numbers. I have 24, 24, and 27. 24 is the smallest, and there's 2 of them. 24, 24. Those are both gone. 27 is the next 20. 27. I'm into the 30s. 32. Now, I always count the numbers at the beginning at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I started with 10, but I only have 9. This is why the crossing out is very important. If you look, 19 was never crossed out. I skipped a value. 19 would go between 10 and 24. Very important. Even though I made a mistake, because I crossed out, because I counted, I was able to catch this mistake. So to put these tips, now that we saw how important they can be, into writing, if numbers repeat, put them next to one another. You need to start and end with the same values. Start and end with the same values. Okay, same number of values. We're not adding them, we're not calculating anything, we're just reorganizing them. So if I start with 10, I need to add with 10. Counting like that avoids the error that I just showed you here. You will be seeing decimals, so keep in mind those decimals. You will eventually be seeing negatives as well. 1.3, when we think decimals, we have to think what numbers or what values does 1.3 live between? It's between 1 and 2, closer to the 1. 2.5 is between 2 and 3, dead center. Negative 2.8, with negatives, less is more. Okay, the bigger the digit, the smaller the value. So negative 2.8 is between negative 2 and negative 3, closer to negative 3. 3.2 is between 3 and 4, closer to 3. Negative 4, spot on, right on negative 4. 1.7, it's between 1 and 2. Now compare 1.7 and 1.3. If you don't automatically see that 1.7 is bigger, look back to the number line. 1.7 will be closer to 2, whereas 1.3 will be closer to 1. Positive 4. Notice that positive 4, I didn't put it in the same place as negative 4. I didn't put negative 4 in the same place as positive 4. They're on opposite ends. Negative 2.1 is closer to negative 2, between negative 2 and negative 3. Again, compare negative 2.8 and negative 2.1. They're between the same two values. They're next to each other, but it's very common to put negative 2.1 before negative 2.8 if you're going from least to greatest. To define the median, I always think of an actual median strip. That's the best way to look at the median. The median is the number in the middle. That's where the median strip is located on a highway. It's located in the middle of a set of values, which we've been looking at for the whole day and yesterday, in numeric order. That is the big part that a lot of people forget with the median. You can't just look at the number dead center of set of values. You have to put them in numeric order first. To calculate or find the median, you list the values in numeric order, which we just practiced. What a coincidence. In numeric order, from least to greatest, then you count in from the left and the right values. Now, I'm very specific about left and right. What I'm really saying is the least and greatest values, not just any value to the left or any value to the right, the most left and the most right. That should say right. I apologize. Let's put these numbers in order, find the median. Smallest number is 2. Again, I have all single digits, so it's a little easier when it's all single digits. 2. 3 would come next if I was counting. 4. I don't see 5, but I see 6. I'm just kind of scanning. Again, if I make a mistake, it's very easy to catch it and fix it at the end. 7. There's 2 7s, so I need to make sure that both of them are there. Likewise, there's 2 8s. Don't just skip ahead because you wrote the number once. If there are doubles, you need to make sure both are there. And last but not least, 9. I started with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I ended with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I crossed in from the left and right. Some people like to use their fingers and cover the outer numbers until they hit the center. Left, right, just like walking. Left, right, right, left, right. I have one value in the middle. So my answer is 7. Let's put these numbers in numeric order. Single digits first. I see 3.6. The next single digit is 5.5. Now I have tens. I'm in my tens. 11, 11.5, and 11.6. Remember, 11 is right on 11. 11.5 and 11.6 live between 11 and 12. So they are bigger. So I need to take care of 11 first. 11.5 is closer to 11 than 11.6 would be. Those are both done. Done with 10s. On to 20s. 25, 28. 25 is next. Smaller than 28. And last but not least, 28. Left, right. Left, right. Or use your fingers. Left, right. There's my value in the center. You cannot just count left, right, with the set of values as they're given to you. You have to put them in numeric order. That is the biggest mistake that students make with the median. All right, on your own, try 1 through 3. Show your work. Write the numbers in numeric order. Cross out as you go. Give me an answer. We cannot give you credit if you do not show your work. If you don't show me that you can do these. Press pause. When you have answers, come on back. All right, the answer to number 1 should be 9. The answer to number 2 should be 12. The answer to number 3 should be 7.5. We're going to look at a couple of special cases. Let's put these numbers in order. I'm going to quickly put them in order for us. I have 2, 7, 8, 12, 15, and 25. We go left, right, left, right. If I went left and right, I'd end up with nothing in the center. There are two numbers in the middle. Now, unlike the mode, we can't say that there are two medians. We're looking for one definite value that is my median, my middle. So if there is an even set of values, take the mean of the middle values. I have two numbers in the middle, two values in the middle. I'm going to take the mean average we talked about in 6.1. I have not, until this point, seen an even set of values. Everything else, go back and check, has been an odd set. 5, 7, 9. So, I'm going to write these real quick in numeric order for us. I end up with 1, 2, 4, 7, 12, 18, 19, 19, 32, 53. So let's put them in numeric order. And I go through and I check. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. There are two in the center. When you start out with an even set of values, or when you know that you have two in the middle, you need to take the mean. We find the mean by adding the values together and then dividing by how many values there are. So in this case, I'm going to add up 12 plus 18. Calculator moment, I get 30. There are two values. 30 divided by 2 equals 15. So my answer is 15. So if there's an even set, and again, when you're writing out your numbers in numerical order, you should be counting how many values you start with and how many values you end with. So each time you should know whether or not you are going to end up with having to take the mean or not. On your own, try 1 and 2. Pause the video, come back when you have some answers for us. Remember, show all your work. Show the numbers in order. If you have to take the mean, show how you got that mean. Welcome back. Answer to number 1 should have been 4.5. Answer number 2 should have been 3.55. Decimal answers are very common, especially when you have to take a mean. Okay, 4.5 and 3.55. If you did not get the correct answer, go back, look at your work. Were your numbers in correct order correct numeric order? Did you take the mean correctly? We're going to talk about the range next. Now, the range is not an average, but the range looks at the averages. It looks at how far the set of values stretches. We calculate this by taking the biggest value and subtracting the smallest value. The greatest value minus the least value, the big minus the small. That's how we find the range. That's how we find how far these values stretch. Calculating it is very simple. Put the set of values in numeric order. Hey, we already did that if we're doing more than one average. From a numeric order from least to greatest, subtract the biggest value, strike that reverse, subtract the smallest value from the biggest value. So big value minus small value, just like we defined on the other side. So first thing you do, put the numbers in numeric order. Put the set of values in numeric order. 2, 3, 3, 6. There's another 6, 8, 9. Again, cross out as you go. I started with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I should end with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I take the biggest value minus the smallest value. 9 minus 2 is 7. So my range is 7. These values have a range of 7. They stretch over 7 values. Let's go ahead and I'll put these numbers in numeric order for us. 3.6, 5.5, 11, 11.5, 11, 12.6, and 42. So these numbers in numeric order. We take the biggest value, 42, right here, minus the smallest value. Quick calculator moment, because decimals are a little tricky. If you want to challenge yourself to do it by hand, definitely go at it. But check your work with a calculator. You should get 38.4 as your final answer. On your own, try problems 1 through 3. Show your work. When you're ready, come back. Hit pause now and try the problems. Welcome back. The answers should be for number 1, 15. Number 2, you should get 76. And for number 3, 89.8. If you did not get these answers, go back. Did you write the numbers in correct numeric order? Did you take the biggest value minus the smallest value? Or did you find that simple, easy mistake and just take the numbers on the end of the sets that were given to you? For example, if you did 57 minus 7 because you didn't put them in numeric order, you'd get 50. It'd be a wrong answer. You're only following step 2. Step 1 is very important with the range. All right, today we covered finding the median of a set of values, finding the range of a set of values. Take time, rank how well we as a team here hit our learning targets. If you don't feel we hit them, make sure you ask questions tomorrow when we practice. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you in class.